Hey guys, how's it going? Matt Sardo, Monkeys Fighting Robots, and I have an Image comic review. Want to talk about? Very excited. In Hell We Fight. Number one hits your local comic book store on June 7th by John Layman and Jock. I think it's Jock, Argentinian artist, but not the other Jock. And then May is on the colors, and Layman is doing the letters as well. This is a crazy fun book. It was my Sunday night read last night, and I was like laying in bed. I was like, oh, what do we got from Image? Let me check out to see what they have. And I was like, In Hell We Fight. And I just kind of flipped through before I read, and I was like, man, this kind of feels like a Keith Giffen, like Mike Mignola, like mashup. Definitely like Giffen colors, like from like Trencher #1. Like that's what I was feeling when I saw this book. Because, I mean, the memory isn't always the best, but, like, you get flooded with emotions of what you feel like of books you've read as a kid and before, and you're like, oh, man, this kind of feels from here. It's not exact, but that's where I was in the emotional moment of the book. Very interesting concept. I'm trying to figure out who I'm supposed to like and how I'm supposed to like this because it's in hell, and if you're in hell, you probably did something not nice. But John does create some very interesting characters. Like Midori's like this crazy assassin girl. Ernie, he's got an axe in his head, and it's like a cursed axe. So if you take it out, like another axe comes in there. Xander, he's got some issue with frogs, which is just creepy. And then a demon frog got him. And the final character is Balfa Dagon. Like Balfa Dragon without the R. And it's like a kid demon, and he's like, his dad's like the big bad guy in the show or in the comic book. The book was fun. It's weird. I'm in this weird state because I'm like, this is a fun book that should be a cartoon. And I'm like, but they're in hell and they're dealing with demons and they're fighting demons and they're all bad people. But like, I feel like it should be a cartoon. The way it's drawn, like the artwork is a lot of fun. Image gave us a 3-page preview that I'll pop up over here. That'll be scrolling throughout the video so we can see it. And there's lots of covers as well. But this is a fun book. And I can definitely see it getting turned into like a Netflix cartoon. Or I don't think not a live action series. But I can definitely see it getting turned into like a cartoon of chaos. If Cartoon Network was still like going crazy and this was the aughts, like that would definitely be on Cartoon Network. In the Adult Swim hour. That's where I'd feel it there. What I do expect from #1 issues is to kind of hook me. And the last page of the book does hook me. Gives me kind of like a mystery that I want to solve. I like mysteries more than just kind of, I don't know, what other conflicts they're going to get in the characters of like quests. But like the mystery of like, oh, something just happened. Where did this come from? What do they do from here? How much trouble are they in? Like all those good things I love ending a book with and being like, oh, I can't wait to read the second issue. For me, In Hell We Fight #1 is a must buy. I think it's a key #1 issue that we know from past experience that John Layman does create amazing universes. The Chew universe was just bonkers good. And this is another bonkers good universe that he has just created. And the world building that they put together in the first issue is just massive. Like, just massive. We're in hell. You have all these characters. They're all well introduced. You kind of know who everybody is. You got certain action moments. You got certain reveals. John hits all the most important dots that you need to hit in a #1 issue. And then the artwork is very engaging. It's got a cartoon aspect to it, but it has like great colors, and the book kind of pops for being in hell. Hence, like the Keith Giffen comparison, the Mike Mignola comparison, like kind of merge those two together, and that's what you have with this book. And I just love that there's like this neon green, and there's a opening page where it's just neon green in hell. And then you have this like red lettering, In Hell We Fight. It has a great in it. It's a double page spread. And you're just like, oh, we're just walking into this universe. We're just, it's this huge book and you just walk into it. And you're like joining these characters on their misadventures, and you're like, oh man, we're just gonna get killed by demons, and it's gonna be a fun ride. And that's where I leave it. In Hell We Fight is going to be a fun ride, and we're all gonna get killed by demons. Like, that's my review. Like, it's gonna be a fun ride, but we're all gonna die. Like, that's where I feel we are in this book, and I'm excited. I can't wait for it. It comes out June 7th from Image Comics. The book looks fun, looks good. It's like, I'm again so bonkers confused by me saying this book is fun when you have 4 bad people in hell and you have to you're rooting for them. Like, I feel like I need to go to church and like confess my sins after this, because I don't want to go to hell and I don't want to be eaten by demons. But the book put a smile on my face, man. I don't get it. John, talk to me, Goose. I need some help on this one. What did you do? What was the magic sauce you put in this book that like gives me a smile, but we're also talking about bad people in hell? Like, oh man. Let me know when you guys pick up the book what you think of it. Comment below. You guys make this channel what it is. So thank you, and I will talk to you soon.